Talking about the Maroon Fire captain Shea Hope, elevated to
big hitting Ross Adair. Lovely day for Mark Adair. He'll have a lovely moment for that man. What's just gone on in England in those two series we've just seen.
I was like, oh no, not rain again. But it was just a little bit of enthusiasm.
Yeah, so Mark Adair, great to see him backing for the Irish camp to keep an eye on, but hopefully he can get through his 4 overs because
From each team, just sparring and feeling each other out. Shea Hope and kept Liam McCarthy interested long enough. As his point was going to make, you need to make the
bowlers. Barry McCarthy now replacing Matthew Humphreys. And there's some good power. Slap from Evan Lewis.
Top shot. Lack of pace, was able to slap it.
Not a lot of footwork, was there? It was just muscled over mid-off.
This is the power we know he possesses when we see positives such as these. A good changing.
Blasted down the ground. Again, just disdainfully slapped.
Real pressure transferred onto Barry McCarthy now. Shea Hope, he's seen enough. And he's on the attack.
Indies waiting for Barry McCarthy to come on. He was the destroyer in chief, remember, in that. Good comeback, but not the one boundary at one end of the.
But 4 runs nonetheless, and the intent. Another boundary, more pressure onto Barry McCarthy.
Change in the field. Point comes up. The 2 fielders in the deeper. Good take from Lord. Out that over with a dot. 3 gone. West Indies 26 without loss. Good next over. Barry McCarthy struggling. Harry Tector. You ever played with 2 sets of brothers, Carlos? Absolutely. Shea Hope, and excuse me. Not a no ball as well. Gave himself a nice bit of room.
Yeah, one of those classy back.
That's a brilliant shot because for West Indies.
Very nicely did Evan Lewis. I was able to dispatch it in front.
2 fielders on the leg side.
For 6. Dominant. Very short, square boundary. You know it's good.
It's heaved leg side, but he does have. That's going to close out the over with another Mac.
A little bit slower as well, but Evan Lewis is waiting so long. Have to get it right. But there's a moral victory in that.
Shea Hope dances down. It's very short down there. Not the shorter of the 2 straights, but short.
Shea Hope giving himself room and advancing.
Smash this time. He's got all T20I cricket, Liam McCarthy.
That is clever. Advance back in his crease, waiting on it.
Mark Adair just having a quick chat with Liam McCarthy. I just wonder is their plan and get him to hit towards.
Find it quite difficult to shut down in the power. Batters walk across and then you can go straight or to leg.
Ross Adair will come in and keep it to a little bit earlier today. Smile on the face and plenty of his. With all the injuries going around, I'd imagine he wouldn't have maybe been in the team at Josh Little. His T20I career, Liam McCarthy, the baseball bat out. It's almost like he's playing another sport.
From Evan Lewis as well. The leg side is the bigger side of the 2.5 length. You can see him aiming over mid-on as opposed.
A deep point is in place, hasn't been called. And even more dismissive, this one going past.
Nothing straight. That's a shorter boundary.
A very good dot.
And that is total disdain.
A little bit of extra pace and a better line. starts off with that arm ball. Nicely bowled. Oh, pointing when you've bowled a good ball. Ben White into the team to...
Yeah, really clever. Spoke about having toes on the offside. Shea Hope could only bunt it into the offside. What should have been a dot is 2.
Much quicker again, playing with the wide line, but keeps it in. It shows they feel they have good control. Another change mid-off. So just the single now. Gets a couple of deliveries at Hope's 38 from 17.
Plays brilliant, but really been impressed with Humphreys.
This is only able to bunt it out to the leg side for a single. They will get to 17.
Down on one knee, doesn't make the contact successful. Humphreys quickly. That has gone high.
A real hallmark of this. Look at that back foot, just shuffles the offside, gives himself the room.
Onto the back foot again, gets some elevation. Onto the back foot really quickly. End of the over. That one, there's a connection, but there's a field around the deep. Has put one down after Humphreys had done the hard work. Lewis.
Right off the toe. He'll be stewing thinking about that for the rest of the game, unfortunately.
This one is high. And Evan Lewis. Chance again. The fielder getting underneath it, but he's going to watch it sail over his head.
Really went for the height here. I think he would have had his heart in his mouth. 4 metres to go all the way and cross the 50 mark.
Off the toe of the bat, and this is going to have one bounce before.
Not having third out if you're going, well, full or short and wide, but just had to turn and chase. Almost like a free hit for Lewis when the...
Liam and Barry, but Tim and Harry Tector. 2 full. West Indies century, 103 without loss. Excellent spell. Lewis goes again. He stands, and he races into the 60s.
It's not managing it. It's just the sheer power. Straight away, he's headed for 4.
This is what we missed in the one-day international. So he can make runs rapidly with very impressive consistency. Nicked, and that'll go to the boundary as well. 112 without loss at the end of the 9th. Start affairs in the opening 2 fixtures. That is going to be a big hit. The half-century mark for his 6th in T20 internationals. And Barry McCarthy has broken the partnership.
As he so often it was reaching for it, couldn't get the power of Shea Hope. How he was going to take the wicket. But now he's got to bowl to this.
This one launched high and long. Another 6 that takes him into the 7th.
Right off, just stays so still, trusts his strength, hits it like he can. He doesn't need to worry about the fielders on the boundary.
Lewis, that's just brute.
Mark Adair, he's got 2 overs.
Full of this time from White, but it's worked.
Executed it nice and full, and Barry McCarthy just couldn't get.
Take and stumps the quintessential power hitter from.
Absolutely brilliant from Lorcan. Elevated to number 3. He goes for 2. West Indies 151 for 2. Madam, so he bowled quicker, wider. I think Lorcan Tucker knew it was coming.
Miscues it, and the danger man Humphrey strikes for the 2nd time this over.
For him, it could have been 3. Extra pace from Matthew Humphreys. You can see He's been taking those balls from outside offs, just surprised Lewis.
With that, short and wide through the field. Hetmyer capitalises.
Classical shot from Shimron Hetmyer. Nice cut, good control.
Short, wide, and that's cut away. Sikati with his first boundary of the game.
Yeah, a feature of KFC Carty's batting. This is delightful to watch.
Hetmyer looking for the gap. This might be checked, but I think Dockrell's done it. The ball struck him again. He stops the ball from hitting the... So 4 it is. Oh, Hetmyer. West Indies 174 for 3. Here today, Casey Carty receiving his edged and 4.
Mentioned for offside strokes, flashing at it, not out the middle, not as 4 fielders in that region, short third, short point, to then chuck one straight, which he did. And if you have...
Hetmyer gets the edge, and that'll be out. It's only been around for 7 deliveries. And this one, and Ireland.
Yeah, Hetmyer loves the bat spin.
Just 4 overs against England only a handful of days ago. Rather than brute force the mark with a boundary.
Big Jason Holder getting down, getting back on the ball, had a lot of...
After racing round. Ben White. Straight back over the...
A very pure bat swing.
Three overs remain. West Indies. Carty at the crease. This will be good for Carty to have Holder at 1. Carty goes straight again. Away for 6. And Casey Carty coming to his own.
This is how quickly the scenario can change. A good slap.
And this will go. Liam McCarthy ends with 0 for 81, the most expensive.